Are you struggling to win on FIFA because your team is really bad?
Shocking, dreadful, no quality.
Do you need coins for a cheeky new team?
I need it!
You can head over to u7buy.com for cheap, fast and reliable coins, and if you use code Mcjell, you'll get a 5% discount. Alright boys and girls, today is going to be a very cheeky day, okay? Today boys, we're going to be bringing some FIFA 23 content. Today, I'm going to be attempting to build my starter team, okay? On FUTBin, of course, because the game is not out yet. So yeah guys, I'm proper excited for this, okay? Because I just want to get a new FIFA in my hand, okay? I am so done with FIFA 22. I just want it gone from my life at this point. I know in the grand scheme of things, FIFA 23 will end up being really good for a few months. They'll patch it and it'll be just as bad as every other FIFA, but I still get excited for a new FIFA, you know? Just that excitement. So yeah, really quickly, I do want to run through a couple of disclaimers before we do this, okay? So starting things off, I'm not 100% familiar with the chemistry system in FIFA. I've tried to understand it, I think I've got the general gist of it, but I'm still a little bit, you know, iffy on knowing how it actually works. So you might have to bear with me as I try and suss out what works chemistry-wise while we build this team. And secondly, I'm not 100% sure if this will be my actual starter team come FIFA 23 because I don't know how much money we're going to have. I don't know how much these players are going to be, so things might change. I know I'm not going to be out here like Bateson with 50 icons, you know, R9 straight off the bat. I know that my team is going to be pretty shit at the start of the game. So yeah, I would try to build a realistic starter team, you know, something that I probably could afford straight away, but again, I won't know the prices until we see it. So yeah, boys and girls, let's stop wasting time, okay? Let's dive straight into things, okay? So starting things off, what formation am I going to play? Likelihood is I will end up in a 4-1-2-1-2. I normally play the 4-1-2-1-2 with the two centre mids. In terms of the starting formation, lads, I'm not 100% sure. We could go 4-2-2-2, we could go with wingers. I really don't know. Let me start things off in a 4-3-3 because I haven't actually had a look at the database yet, so I don't actually know what players' ratings are right now. I've had a little look, you know, briefly. I saw a couple of cool players, but I haven't deeply looked at it. So first thing I need to check out, lads, is some of my boys, okay? I need to check and see what we're looking at. So Chiro Mobley, who is getting a team of the week, by the way, as soon as FIFA starts, which is amazing.
Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
In terms of his base card, though, lads, I like what I see, okay? 87 shooting, 85 pace, very cheeky card right there. Problem with him, though, lads, is he's probably going to be a little bit more expensive because he's a team of the week, so I'm going to put him on the bench for now. Secondly, lads, I want to check out Kubo because I want to see if he's still a gold. What the fuck's going on here? I don't think Kubo's a gold, lads, because if he was, he'd probably be there. Oh, that's making me sad. I think Kubo's a silver. I also want to have a look at Bowen, lads, because he's been a GOAT this year for me. He's only 80 rated. It's not an amazing card either for a winger. But then again, lads, he can play striker, which is obviously pretty cool. He's got 3-star weak foot, lads, which is a bit of a shame. Would have liked a 4-star. Dribbling is pretty good. Shooting is okay. We could use Gerard Bowen. I'm not too sure. I'll put him to one side for now, and I might end up using him. I'm not too sure. Who else is there, boys and girls? Obviously, like Veron, you know, there's no point me looking at him. I'm not going to be able to get him straight away. He's going to be too expensive, and same with Butcher and all those guys. I tell you who I do want to use pretty early on, boys. My boy Cliver. I need to get this card as soon as possible. He'll be one of the cheaper icons at the beginning, okay? So he will definitely be one of the first icons I pick up because he was legendary in FIFA 22. But in terms of just like gold cards that I can afford, let's just have a little look, okay? We need to stop looking at this shit. There's no way I'm getting any of these guys. Let's go a little bit lower, okay? Let's go to like 86 and below. So we got Millie Savage, who's a bit slow. I would like maybe a little bit more pace, but he could be a good little link to Chiro. You know, I could end up using that. That could be pretty cool. Vinicius Jr., Jesus Christ, that is a card and a half. My boy Sully is looking all right. You know, 71 pace is a lot faster than he was in FIFA 22, I'm pretty sure, and he can actually play right back, which is pretty crazy. Look at Will and E, boys and girls. What a card that is. Holy hell. That is a filthy card, lads. Jesus Christ. We got some pretty good EPL players there, you know, but again, they'll probably be pretty expensive. Kunde, my God, 84 pace on a base card. So, that's going to be expensive as hell. Edmund Towers, well, he's even faster.
Now that's fast. Whoa.
So yeah, I've had a general look, boys and girls. Obviously, there's some pretty smexy looking cards, I won't lie, but I want to look at some cheap, lads, you know, some cards that I'm going to be like, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 coins that we're going to get early. One of the first places I always like to look is the Chinese League, lads, because there's just so... Wait, oh, is that it? There's only 4 gold Chinese League players? I guess we're going to have to find another league, lads. The Chinese League was so good before, you know, we had Bakambu, we had Talisca, we had all these guys, and that was a bit shit to look at. Let's have a look at a different league, boys and girls. We've got the Super League we could potentially dive into. I'm seeing Torreira with a pretty good card there. Dries Mertens is in the... I didn't even know he's in the Turkish league, and he's got a fire card. How much is that card going to be? Oh, boys, we have found an absolute gem here. Who remembers this guy at the beginning beginning of FIFA 22. My starter team legend right here. Jetson Fernandez looking as good as ever. What a card that is, boys and girls. I think I want this guy in my starter team. I won't lie. I would love to have him and Mertens together. So yeah, as I look at the chemistry, lads, again, I'm not 100% sure how it all works, but I think I need one more Super League and then it gets another point and that actually gives you a bit more chemistry. I won't lie, lads, I don't love the new chemistry system. It seems a little bit shit. I much prefer how it was before. It just, I don't know, I like the old chemistry. I think it just worked. But yeah, let me have a look, boys and girls. Who could we maybe add? Dele Alli's looking, you know, could be a little faster, but he's not terrible. And we got a Cardi there. Jesus Christ, that is one of the worst downgrades I've ever seen.
You're ugly, you're disgusting.
Mcjell Pedro there, it's got an okay looking card. It's not too bad. Visca looks really good. Okay, you know, I could go with Visca, boys. That could be a good little trio, and that gets me free chemistry. Okay, so that's what we got to be doing then. You kind of got to use the same league. It's a little bit boring, but you know, we can work with that. So I'm guessing if I add like a Portuguese and a Belgian player, that will get me another chemistry if I'm not mistaken. So let me just test that for a second. So I'll put Ronaldo up front. Okay, so that gets me 2 chemistry. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to try and look at Portuguese players. I'm wondering who's good. Obviously, Ronaldo would have been great, but maybe a little bit out of the price range. That Guedes card is a fire, lads. Are you seeing that? That is crazy, and he's got 2 preferred positions as well. That is going to be an expensive man at the beginning of FIFA. I have no doubt about it. Pepe as well, lads. That's a great looking card. But yeah, I think looking at all these Portuguese lads, I think I like the look of Pepe the most, boys. So if I put Pepe down here, that gets me, yes, that gets me up to 5 chemistry, which is, you know, it's a good start. So if I now go with some Liga NOS players, so I'm just going to have a look at Liga NOS and see what they've got. We got Adan there, we got Quartes, Rafa. Okay, so some okay looking cards here. Arube. Oh, Arube. And he's Porto as well, so that's going to give me some chem. You know, he reminds me of, what's his name? Oh, fuck. Oh, and anyone who remembers this is like, I'm talking like FIFA, like 15. Oh, what's his name? Freddy Guarin. That's who this guy reminds me of. Like, the card is so well-rounded, and he's a Colombian centre mid. That reminds me, like, and I think he's the same rating as well as what Guarin used to be during, like, FIFA 15.
Those were the days.
Some of these cards, boys, are ridiculous. Look at that Mcjell. Oh, I would love that Mcjell. He's 4-star as well. Boys, what a card that is. Not the craziest stamina, but, I mean, early days. That is a card that you'd want to get in your starter team. I'll tell you what, lads, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to put him up front, okay? I'm just going to, just for now, I don't think he's going to stay there because I just know I won't be able to afford him, but let me just keep him there for a moment. So yeah, I still need a Liga NOS player, boys, so I don't know who we should get. We need maybe another nation. We could do with a Belgium, but obviously we're not going to get that. Maybe there's some Belgium Serie A, though. We could look at Serie A Belgium. So yeah, we've got 3 players here, boys and girls, and none of them are amazing for what we're looking for. De Ketelaere looks pretty good, lads, and maybe if I converted him into a centre mid, you know, in-game, that could work. So he's got high work rate. It's not a terrible card. Yeah, I think I'll do that, boys and girls, you know. I think that De Ketelaere, if I moved him into a centre mid position, he wouldn't be, you know, amazing, but I feel like he'd be okay. And if I was to play a 4-1-2-1-2, he'd have to play there anyway. So Arube would probably be my CDM, and he's got medium-high work rate, so that could definitely work. And then, yeah, Jetson and De Ketelaere would be my my centre mids. Mcjell and Visca would be up front, I'm guessing, or maybe, yeah, I think I'd do that, because then Mertens could play at cam. So yeah, we just need to sort the defence and goalkeeper out, boys, and we've got ourselves a starter team.
Delightful.
We've got this Vlachodimos, I think that's his name. He looks pretty good, to be fair. I think I used him in my starter team last year. I'm pretty sure I think he was okay. So that bumps us up to 14 out of 33 chemistry, lads. Okay, so we just need, I need one more Serie A player, and I don't know who that's going to be. Maybe a centre-back. Oh my goodness me, boys. Look at that Tomori card. What the fuck am I staring at? Mcjell, that's a really good card. Medium-high work rates. Will that be expensive? I don't know if he will. He's only 79 rated. He might go under the radar a bit. And Banez as well is a really good starter card. You know, I like the look of this Mcjell, boys. This guy looks good. And then I'll just get another Liga NOS right back. We've got some really good options here, boys. That Bar card looks really good. Pedro Porro as well is a super good card. And even this Gilberto at the beginning of the game is not bad either. So we've got some options here. I've got a feeling that Bar card will be expensive. So I'm going to go with Pedro Porro because I think he'll actually be a little bit more affordable. We're going to have a look at some Spanish left backs, boys. Let's see what we've got on the cards. So we've got some pretty good cards here. Yuri Berichiche looks very good. We've got Gaia there, who's very sexy. Okay, we've got some options, boys. We've got some options. Alex Moreno's got a lot of pace. Not so much on the physical department, but I don't know how important physical is going to be on a left back. So if I got Alex Moreno, that would take me to 22 chemistry. Is that good? I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good enough. I feel like that's pretty decent, you know, for a starter team at least. It's not perfect, obviously. It's not 33 chemistry, but that's going to be pretty hard to build a 33 chemistry team. I feel like you've almost got to go like 1 league to do that. I think the only thing this team is lacking is maybe a few channel legends. Obviously, Kubo not being gold is annoying because I love to get Kubo at the start of the game. Maybe, though, he'll have a really overpowered silver card that we can end up using. Obviously, I want to get Chiro as well, but he's going to be, you know, quite a bit of money because he'll be an inform. But you never know, we might be able to afford him in a week or two. And obviously, I want to get Veron as soon as possible. And if I can get Bowen at some point and all these boys, I want to get into this team.
I need it. I need it. I need it.
So yeah, I don't know if this will actually be my starter team, lads. We'll just have to wait and see when the game releases. But I like where we're at with this. You know, there's definitely some players in here that I'm going to want to be getting. Mcjell is probably the most unrealistic one there. Worst case scenario, though, lads, I could always go with Zapata, okay? Because I mean, Zapata's got a super good card anyway. But yeah, I overall like it, boys. I like this team. I think it could be sexy, and I will try my hardest to get as many of these players into my actual starter team. And you know, we'll see what happens, I guess. So yeah, guys and girls, to say I'm pumped for FIFA 23 would be an understatement. I am super psyched for FIFA 23. I cannot wait for it to drop, okay? I hope you guys are as excited as I am. When FIFA 23 drops, it's gonna be hot, okay? It's gonna be hot, it's gonna be steamy, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, lads, if you did enjoy the video, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one, alright? Peace.